Second question. This year's record budget deficit totals nearly $1.4 trillion. What ideas would you offer for decreasing that amount? Specifically, would you cut spending? If so, where? Would you raise revenues? And if so, how?
Specifically, where would I cut spending? I think that we need to cut spending in a lot of different areas, and I think really the way to do it, for education, for example, the funding, the money that we send to DC gets absorbed. 75% on every dollar gets absorbed through bureaucracy when it hits DC, and then we got to expect to get it back to the state level here. Well, why even spend that much money to begin with? Why don't we just let the states handle it and do the best thing? Local people at local levels deciding what to do with their money. It's kind of a new concept instead of a one-size-fit-all plan by shipping all of our money and outsourcing to DC. And the bad thing about one-size-fit-all plan is if it's a bad plan, it's bad for everybody. And it's not necessarily fair. It needs to be diversified amongst the states. And a lot of the reasons for spending is because it's all been given to the federal government to spend, and that's why it's so high, and it doesn't necessarily produce results. The other thing I think we really need to do to make sure spending is fair is we need to have a constitutional tax system that is in accordance with Article 1, Section 8 of the Constitution, which specifically delegates the power of the federal government for excise taxes and impost taxes. Now, what's excise tax? It's a tax on sales, it's a consumption tax. It needs to be run at the state level. Those type of things will help over time and create economic stability for this country. Thank you.